Welcome everyone joining us online. We're super excited about our next webinar, which is on Preston products. And I'm excited to introduce to you today the Preston team that we have joining us. We have Ed, who is the VP of Global Sales and Marketing. We have Corey, who is the product manager. And we have Lindsay, who's the director of global marketing. They're going to take you through a presentation and show some videos and be here to answer all your questions. I'm so pleased to have them join us today. Just some housekeeping notes. We are recording this webinar. We will share it with you afterwards. We will also share with you a link to all the resources that you see today and some appropriate and helpful materials. If you have any questions, please feel free to type those in the chat. We're going to answer those throughout. And if you have any additional questions that you would like answered after the fact, don't hesitate to reach out to any of us here or your sales director. We'd be happy to support you. And with all that said, I'm going to kick it off to Ed.
Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate the introductions and very happy to be here. And really excited to see everybody joining the call today. And we want to make sure we give you a nice, thorough overview of Preston and our product offerings, and make sure you're understanding of all the resources that are available to you to help you sell Preston throughout the world. So from my understanding, we have a pretty big group from all over the world. So we're really excited about that. A little bit on the agenda here. We'll do the overview of a little bit of background on Preston. Corey's going to go through the product offerings. So the specifics to each product and what Preston provides. We'll talk, and Corey will also talk about our most recent introductions of products. And then Lindsay's going to go over additional resources that are available to you to help you sell products. So Corey, go ahead and advance the slide. A little background on Preston. So we were founded a little over 20 years ago. It's hard to believe. Our headquarters are in the United States, in Ohio, in Solon, Ohio, which is up towards the Cleveland area. We've been there since the beginning of the company. We have customers, however, all over the world. So we're probably 80 plus countries. That might be higher now. We're not totally for sure. But we've been selling our products all over the world. Originally, obviously, we were very based in Ohio in the United States, and most of our business came from there. But with the internet and the World Wide Web, obviously, word gets out, and we started getting many requests internationally early on, and we just continued to grow that business. So we're really excited about providing a good quality product all over the world. All of our products are manufactured here in the United States. Most of them are manufactured here in the United States. And our focus has always been basic CPR mannequins and AED trainers. We have some supplies as well, but our focus is to provide that really basic, easy to use product. We've designed all of our products, and we continue to design and bring new products to the market. So we're excited to do that into the future. And our model has always been through authorized distribution. So we've never sold anything direct. That's been since day one our business model, and we believe in that model, and we believe in distribution. So everything we do is to help our distributors grow their businesses and sell Preston. So we're very focused on that. Corey, you want to go to the next slide? So we're very proud of the fact that our mannequins, specifically, all of our mannequins are manufactured here in the United States. That gives us a lot of advantages because it allows us to control quality. Many of our manufacturers are just a couple hours from our headquarters. So our engineers and our quality team, they can make trips up there. They can make sure everything's being done well. We do not manufacture ourselves. We do third-party manufacturing. So the products come to us partially assembled at our headquarters, and we do final assembly and pack out and ship from the United States. So, but all of our mannequins are made in the United States. We're the only one in the world that manufactures like this. So we're pretty proud of that. Our AED trainers are made overseas in some of our supplies, but the bulk of our business is coming from these manufacturers that are very close to us. So we've been doing that since the beginning of the organization. So if you look through any of our communications, you're going to see building confidence. That's a theme and a foundation of Preston. When we developed products from the very beginning, we understand that when a student, we go all the way down to the most basic lay responder. So a student who's taking a CPR class typically have a lot of reservations because there's no medical background. Usually they're people that just have no experience in anything of a emergency rescue. So you want to build their confidence. That's the whole goal, is to have them leave that classroom where they just got taught CPR and AED, and they're feeling much more confident than they went in, feeling that they can take action during this emergency and potentially save a life. And so that for us is what drives us when it comes to all aspects of our business, especially product development. So when we look at the student, which is obviously very important, we want to make sure it's very simple to use. The products are very simple to use, they're very realistic, so that when they have that training, they get the best experience they can from an equipment standpoint. And we're giving that instructor also a tool. So when we look at development, we look at how we're going to make these products. The instructor is also very important. We have to make sure that they want something that's very durable, affordable. This is a tool for them in their business. So it has to be a very durable product. It's got to be easy to set up, easy to clean. We don't want to give them a lot of things to do when they're doing all these steps. And so we're taking both the student and the instructor into consideration from a development standpoint. And that also spills over into with our distributors and sub distribution. Obviously, you guys are the key to our business. If you're successful, we're successful. So we want to make sure we support in everything we do. The investments that we make in our business, we take that into serious consideration of videos and images and just any types of things that will impact the partnership and the growth of our business from the distribution standpoint. So it's a very important part of what we do. It's a very foundational thing for Preston, and we continue to stay focused on that. And believe I'm going to turn it over to Corey now. He's going to go into more specifics about the products. Unless there's any
Yeah, thanks.
questions, or Aaron, I don't know if anything popped up on this, the
No,
questions before we
nothing's
move on.
yet.
Okay, great. Go ahead, Corey.
Very good. Thanks, Ed. So again, I'm Corey, product manager for Preston. So we'll go over all of the product offerings. So just brief overview. Again, going back to the point, all of our products are designed to build confidence, obviously. All of our products are used in multiple areas. Those range from community trainings all the way up to healthcare professionals. So a lot of our products are being used in all types of areas. With that being said, we've broken out lines here, which we'll go through. So the product positioning here, we have the portable line, which is the ultralight or Preston ultralight mannequin line. We offer an adult and also an infant ultralight mannequin. Next line we have is the professional. This is pretty much our tried and true flagship line. We have the adult, professional, the child, and also the infant. And the last line here is the advanced line, which is the Series 2000 products. We talk a lot about building confidence with feedback. That's our main goal here. A lot of our mannequins have a light system feedback in them. The ultralight there, as you can see, it's kind of broken out into light system there, where it gives you that real-time feedback. Same thing with the professional mannequins, as you see down here below. The visual light feedback, which is in the top left-hand corner of the shoulder. And with the Advanced Series 2000, the feedback is embedded into our Preston CPR feedback app, which gives you your rate, depth, recoil, ventilations, and all that stuff in visual feedback via a Bluetooth app.
Corey, can I jump in here real quick? Could you go back one
Absolutely.
slide? Yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about the feedback system. Some of you may be aware the American Heart Association, which is in many countries now, has a requirement for adult mannequins to have CPR feedback to provide audio and visual feedback. That was a requirement that was launched in 2017, 2018. And Preston had this technology, when we launched our products way back in 2007. So this meets all those requirements, and it's probably the most simple feedback you'll find in the market anywhere in the world. It's very easy. It's basically, you see the chart on the light system. You don't have to remember that. That's what we tell everybody, that really the goal as an instructor and as a student is on the professional side is 2 green lights. On the ultralight side, it's 1 green light. So when you're in a classroom and the instructor's teaching it, and say they have 8 or 10 people in the room, that it's very easy for them to look around the room and see who has 2 green lights and who doesn't. The person that doesn't, they can go help them, right? They know it makes their class much more efficient. And it's very easy. The students love it because it helps them build their confidence. It's amazing. And we've watched it. I've taught CPR. I've seen it in real time. When a student, especially a layperson, starts pushing on the chest and they see this light system, they start to understand it. And they start getting 2 green lights, their confidence just builds, and they literally say, "Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. I can do this." And that's the best thing in the world for us, because we know that they are gaining confidence, and that's, again, it goes back to the foundation of what we do. So this light system is very simple. There is a clicker as well on the depth, so it's a great thing. It's really, from a sales standpoint, I think you all find that it's very simple to sell. Because you really don't see, from a competitive standpoint, something like this, the light system. And then we also have the advanced with as Corey was talking about, with the app, which gives us much more. Corey's going to go into detail about that, but it gives us a little more feedback. So we have many solutions for feedback, but they're all very, very easy to sell, very easy to talk about, and communicate with your customers. So go ahead, Corey.
Very good. Moving on, we'll dive into the portable line, which is the Preston Ultralight Mannequins. This is more of the affordable, lightweight option. These are very nice when you're doing on-the-go trainings and stuff like that. They do have a stackable nesting pack-out design. Again, very easy to set up, clean, and set up, tear down, and get ready for a training in a matter of minutes. This option with the Preston Ultralight Mannequin, we offer in medium skin tone, dark skin tone, and also in a diversity pack. Those also range with single 4-packs and also 12-packs. And again, going back to Ed's comment about not just visual feedback with the lights, this does have a clicker in it. So when you're doing your compressions and you're traveling all the way down, you do hear that click, so you get that audible feedback as well there. The other thing, we also have 3-year warranty on our portable ultralight mannequin line.
Yeah, I want to add a little bit to that as well, Corey. The 12-pack is a unique product in the market. You're not going to really find another package of 12 mannequins out there. Again, as Corey mentioned, this is meant to be a portable, really lightweight solution. We see a lot of instructors who travel around just absolutely love this product. Because it is so lightweight, and it's stackable. It's so easy to set up. So, again, from a sales standpoint, and as you're talking to customers or training customers, in there, you see the offering, and it's like, well, where do I go with this product? Which product is best for me? And so you can understand that the ultralight products is that portable solution. If they're traveling, if they want something lightweight, this is a great start for them. So it's a very unique product out there. We're very proud of it, and it does a really, really good job in certain applications. So we also see it in we've seen it in mass trainings as well, in certain areas of the world where there's been, a lot of people all in one place where they're trying to do a big community training and possibly have hundreds of people. This is a great solution for that as well.
Yeah, and to tie onto that too, the 12-pack offering for this ultralight manikin pack out design, it does have a wheeling system on it with a telescoping handle, so it does make that portable transportation nice and friendly for all instructors and users. All right, moving along, we have the PRESTAN Professional line. Again, this is our more robust, realistic, anatomically correct PRESTAN Professional Manikin. Again, very easy to use. Setup is very quick, easy. It also has, which we talked about, the real-time feedback in the left-hand shoulder. Obviously, we talk about the light system. 2 green lights is positive, so it's easy for instructors to understand who's doing, correct CPR and who needs corrections. We have multiple different pack outs for these. Again, singles and also 4-packs, medium skin tone offerings, dark skin tone offerings, and diversity kits. And the professional line also comes with a 3-year warranty for these products.
I think we had a question, Corey, that popped up
Sure.
there on Aaron. Was the question about jaw thrust?
Yes. Can jaw thrust be made available as standard with the 2000 series?
Yes, jaw thrust can be made with the Series 2000.
Thank you.
Is there any other questions?
Nope, not yet. Thanks, Corey.
Very good. All right, moving along, we have the advanced line, which is the PRESTAN Professional Series 2000. This is, again, we came out with the adult Series 2000, and we just completed the line. We just added the child and also the infant Series 2000 line, so we have completed this product offering. This is nice because this is a dual purpose training solution. So you could utilize this for basic training or more advanced training with the app. Going back to, some of the products we talked about, the audible feedback and the visual feedback. The visual feedback for the Series 2000, we talked about, it's embedded into the PRESTAN CPR feedback app, which you can see a couple pictures there. The audible feedback, a little bit different than the professional and the ultralight manikins. So with the Professional Series 2000 manikin, when you travel and you do a compression, you will get an audible beep instead of a click. So when you're traveling down and you reach that proper depth compression, you'll hear a beep, letting you know that you have traveled the correct depth. So again, we talked about the app. The feedback that it provides is rate, depth, ventilations, recoil, chest compression fraction, and also calculates hands-off time. These packouts are offered in medium skin, dark skin, and also a diversity kit. Single packs and also in 4-packs. And we've kept the warranty at a 3-year warranty to keep in line with all 3 of our product lines and offerings. Any questions on these?
There is a question, Corey. Does the app work with both the professional and advanced series?
The app will only work with the Professional Series 2000 manikins. And one way you can tell if you have a Series 2000 manikin is you can flip the manikin on its back, and you would want to look at the rate monitor in the back. So if it has a blue rate monitor, that's a professional manikin, so that would not work with, obviously, the Series 2000. It would need to have that medium skin tone rate monitor. The other thing to note too is it would have this breath sensor cable that would be in the torso near where the foam would be. You can see that image down there in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, and just so everybody is aware, the mannequin themselves, the professional and the advanced, the mannequin is the same mannequin. It's just the technology inside the mannequin, as Corey mentioned, the monitor, which there's a picture of the monitor in the bottom left-hand corner there of this slide that has the breath sensor. So that's the only thing that's really different about the product. So there's a lot of similarities. And just to expand on the dual purpose training solution that Corey had mentioned at the beginning, what this means is basic and advanced. So as we mentioned, the light system in the shoulder with the professional series, this technology is still in this product. So an instructor could take this product and they could just use the basic light system without the app in a class where they're just maybe training lay people and they go into like say a business where people have no medical background and they want to keep the feedback system very simple. They can use that product just with the lights and the depth indicator. Or they can also then take it into something where they want more advanced feedback and they can use the app. So you have two products in one here. And so it's a really nice product to have, and it gives you a lot of versatility.
We have another question here. Can you add the monitor afterwards to the professional series, or do you need to purchase a new mannequin?
So we did have that available. However, as time has passed, we can't offer a replacement add-on kit to upgrade your current professional. So as of right now, you would purchase a Series 2000 mannequin as a Series 2000 mannequin.
Thanks, Corey.
Yep. Any further questions?
That's it right now.
Okay. All right.
Oh, sorry, one more. I lied.
Okay.
Can the information from the app be exported for record keeping?
Yeah, I was going to talk a little bit about that when we move down here, but I'll definitely address that. Yeah, so the app does save the history and the results. So that can be exported via email and also through a text message.
Thank you.
All right, moving along. Preston has a varied line here of CPR training supplies. So that includes training masks, training adapters. We have knee pads, female accessories that are attachments here down below, the shirts and so we do have a bunch of CPR training supplies to kind of mix in with the mannequin lines and the AEDs that we do offer. So it's kind of that bigger, broader, expanded line we're just kind of completing. We do offer replacement parts. We have accessories and also consumables. As you can see here, we have additional lung bags. These can be purchased as additional lung bags as things get used. Replacement face skins for the child, infant, and also the adult. We have torso frames, bags, rate monitors, battery doors, and so forth. So a lot of these things, whether they get damaged or they get lost or they just need replacing, a lot of this stuff can be reordered as a replacement part or just a reorder process.
Yeah, I'm going to add to that a little bit, Corey.
Sure.
This is a very nice thing to have with the products. And the one thing that we've heard from the market and from instructors is that they don't have to send back their mannequin. If something cracks or breaks, you don't, that instructor doesn't have to send it back to us at Preston or back to Nasco. We can figure out what's wrong with it. Very rarely does the product break. But there's times where something doesn't work right. But there's always a part typically that you can replace and fix the unit if it does crack or break. So it's a really nice feature to have there. It means the downtime of that product, that mannequin or AED trainer being out of service for an instructor is very minimal. So it's a really, they're not worrying about shipping whole mannequin back and stuff like that. So it's a nice feature that's quite unique, I think, in the market. So we're happy to do that, and that's how we're going to continue to design a lot of our products.
Absolutely. All right, moving to the Preston AED trainer product positioning here. We have two Preston AED trainers. The portable option here that you can see is the Preston AED Ultra Trainer. Oops. Am I back on the trainer page? Sorry, I skipped ahead.
Yeah, you're on the trainer page. Go ahead.
Okay, so our portable line's the Preston AED Ultra Trainer, and then we have our professional AED Trainer Plus over here. And then we'll dive into the products here.
We do have one more question, or a couple questions in the chat, which is how many lung bags are supplied as standard?
So when you buy a pack out, so for example, if you bought a single professional mannequin, that single pack out would come with 10 lung bags.
Great. And then
the 4-pack, I'm sorry, Corey, the 4-pack comes with how many?
The
4-pack of
comes
mannequins.
with, say that again?
The 4-pack of mannequin, the 4-pack comes with how many?
Yeah, that would come with 4 10-pack lung bags. And when you go to repurchase lung bags because you've used them, when you repurchase lung bags, they're only offered in 50 packs.
And I think we're probably jumping ahead here, Corey, but there's a question about AED trainer languages.
Yep. Yep. I can address this in this slide. Is there any other questions before I touch on that one here in about a minute? Okay. All right. So talking about our portable AED professional or Preston Ultra Trainer, this obviously simulates live training experiences. It's definitely a smaller AED, so it's nice, compact, lightweight, and easy to transport, especially if you're doing some of those on-the-go trainings. It is also our most affordable option. Regarding languages, we have a wide array of languages that I'm sure, I think we have every language you can imagine. So when you go to purchase the language, there's a product ID code that simulates, okay, I order under this number, and it's designed to be and programmed for that specific language. So yes, we do have a wide array of languages. The other thing to note here is we do have a pediatric button, so you can obviously simulate pediatric. There is an option where you can change the breath compression from 30 and 2 to 15 and 2. We do have that listed on our website. It's very, very easy to use or to do. Again, you can refer back to the resource section because I can't really demonstrate it right now. But that's a nice feature. Sorry. And let's see. And we also offer this in singles and also in 4-packs, and it also comes with a 3-year warranty on this product.
Corey, I'm going to add to the languages. The unit comes pre-programmed. It will always have, all our AEDs will always have 2 languages installed. So you'll have English and then what other language you choose will be installed. So you can toggle back and forth between English and that other language. And as Corey said, there's multiple languages available. And then we also have programmable dongles or modules.
Yep.
So if you at any time want to add a language or change the language, you can do that on the units as well.
Yeah, and going to Ed's point here with regarding the languages, yeah, English is the first language, and then say for example, Spanish is the second language. You know, you turn the unit over if you want to get it to, you know, Spanish. There's a little button on the back of the Ultra Trainer that you can click, and then it'll go into, you know, Spanish mode and so forth. So it's again very easy to use and get ready to roll. So, are there any questions regarding the Ultra Trainer? All right, moving to the Professional AED Trainer Plus. So this one, obviously, it has a clear blue lid. It's a little bit bigger than the Ultra Trainer, but this one a lot of people like because it simulates like a real live training device. Again, it's able to be customized, different scenarios for whatever your classroom preference is. So you can, you know, set it to shock, no shock. You know, it's very easy to set up and use. Um, Again, going back to the languages, this is the same thing. All of the languages that we have here at Preston, they're they're made for all of our AD trainers. So again, if you're looking for a specific language, we can provide it. Again, it just goes to another specific product ID code. So when you go to order it, it'll signify that type of language. Again, this also has the pediatric button. Again, able to customize it to 30-2 or 15-2. Again, going back to whatever that experience is or that scenario that you're training with. It does contain, well, it does not come with a remote, but there is that option to purchase a remote with this professional trainer. One thing to note, that the remote only works for the Professional AED Trainer Plus. It will not work with the Ultra Trainer.
We have
And
a couple questions, Corey. Can
sure.
you quickly highlight the difference between the AED Professional and AED Ultra?
So they both offer a lot of the same features, right? So the difference really, the difference driver is the professional simulates more of a live AED. They both have similar features, functions, scenarios, all that setup. It's all pretty much the same. Ed, I don't know if you have anything you want to add on to
Yeah,
that
I
as
would
well.
say when what he means when he says it simulates more of a live AED, he's referring to the size of the unit. So it's a little bit bigger. And then when you see, you know, our Ultra Trainer is very small and compact. Still gives all the same commands. It simulates almost exactly what a live unit would do. They both do. But that size of the professional trainer is a little bit bigger. And the lid, so you see some live AEDs that have a lid you lift to start the unit. This, if they want to simulate that same situation, they have this lid. They would go with the professional. The other biggest difference is the remote control. Some instructors like to use remotes, some hate remotes. So it really depends. But if they want a remote, you would push them towards the professional trainer so they could use that remote. The remote is optional. It's an additional purchase. It doesn't come standard with the product, so they would have to order that. It's not, I can't remember the price, but it's not very expensive at all. It's pretty affordable. So those are the biggest differences that you're going to see between the two products.
And then there's some questions about the program scenarios, just highlighting that Laerdal's AED trainer has 10 program scenarios, and if there's any thought about increasing the number of scenarios.
Corey, I can
Um,
I can address
Go
that if
ahead.
that yeah. Right now we have 5 scenarios. What we have found, because we work with a lot of instructors, is that 5 is plenty and sometimes too many, to be honest with you. A lot of instructors, from what we've heard, they only, because there's a limited time in a class, you can't go through multiple scenarios throughout a class. They usually go through 1 or 2 in a class. If they went through if they went through all 5 of our scenarios, it would extend their class time by probably an hour. And they don't want to do that. Students don't want that, and instructors don't want that. So the ones that we provide are pretty standard. They'll meet all the needs. So that's why we make sure we keep those scenarios pretty that list pretty standard.
Thanks, Ed.
Mhm. You're welcome.
All right, going back to the language on the professional AD trainer plus here in regarding the languages, again, similar to the Ultra Trainer. However, this isn't a programmable unit. It comes with a module, again, 2 languages, so English, and then your second language. We'll do Spanish, for example, for right now. But again, modules are available for purchase in other languages. And again, you just pop it in and it starts right up. We offer singles and also 4-packs in the AD Professional Plus trainer. It also comes with a 3-year warranty. And one thing to note, and I'll get it on this page here, is our patented AED trainer pads. So just so you guys are clear, the pads that you see here are universal training pads for both our Preston Professional AED Trainer Plus and also the Preston Ultra Trainer. They fit both units. So that's kind of a nice feature. So when you go to reorder, it's not, hey, I need this product ID for this specific trainer or this code for that trainer. It's nice because it's a universal pad and they work with both of our units. We do have a pad sensing technology in there. That's a little dome switch that's on the other side of the pad where the adhesive is. Again, that's a little switch in there that when you place the mannequins or place the pads on the mannequin, it closes those switches and then it talks to the AD trainer, allowing it to prompt to the next scenario or phase of the AD training standpoint. Again, these pads are very affordable and they're simple and easy to use. We do specify that applications are about 100 applications per pad set. Again, these are consumables. I know pads, when they are in use and they're out in the field, they do, get dirty and stuff like that. We do have a proper use and care guide for those pads. But again, they are available for replacement options when you go to purchase new pads. All right, moving along, we have parts and accessories for the AD trainers. So again, going back to what we talked about, the accessories and all that for the mannequin line, we also have it for all the AEDs. So a lot of these are nice options. We do see a lot of like replacement bags go out, dongles, modules. These are the language dongles and modules. So if somebody wants a different language, they'll just purchase one and they'll upgrade their unit quick and easy. We do have the replacement pads. We have the replacement pad trays and cases and cables if those are needed. Again, our products usually tend to last quite a while, so we don't see too many replacement parts go out there. It's usually bags and like replacement pads for just because of wear and tear and stuff like that. Any questions on that stuff before we get into the recent introductions?
No, I think it's all covered.
Very good. All right, so we'll dive into the recent introductions. So the Preston Series 2000, we now have a complete offering. We just recently added the Child Series 2000 and the Infant Series 2000. So now we have that wide array of product offerings for that advanced line. Preston CPR feedback app. So this provides more of a clearer user experience. We do have a wide array of languages. Again, this isn't just a couple of languages. We have numerous languages in there. So again, you can customize it to however you want it set up for your training needs. We do, let's see. So the app, we had sourced this internationally, but we since have brought this back in-house because we noticed there's a lot of changes and future updates that we want to add to this. And we felt as though bringing this in and owning this, we would be able to build this up for future updates, especially as guidelines change and stuff like that. So the app is now ran internally here at Preston, so future updates and all that stuff will come as things change.
Couple questions here. Does the app work with Android and iOS devices?
Yes, the app works with Android and iOS.
And how many mannequins can be added in a series with the CPR app?
6 mannequins at a time.
Awesome. And then with regards to the languages, we'll send out resources after this webinar. We'll provide things like all the languages that are available, the different configurations, what you've seen here today, and some more important and supportive materials. So once we send that out, if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to follow up with us. We'll be happy to support you.
Awesome. All right, we have a product demo for the Series 2000, so we'll play this one.
Preston has been building confidence in both CPR training instructors and their students for over 20 years with the use of our professional CPR training mannequins. Preston's anatomically correct designs, durable construction, and intuitive feedback have successfully prepared students with the confidence and skills necessary to perform high-quality CPR when needed. Using the same trusted design of the professional mannequin, Preston is expanding our advanced feedback offering to include the professional adult, Pro Plus, female, child, and infant Series 2000 mannequins. Through a Bluetooth connection to the Preston CPR feedback app, the Series 2000 mannequins monitor and report compression rate, depth, recoil, ventilation, hands-off time, and chest compression fraction on both Apple and Android devices. In combination with Preston's traditional CPR feedback light system, the Series 2000 mannequins offer a unique dual-purpose training solution, providing instructors the option to train with advanced or basic feedback. All Series 2000 ventilation lung bags use the same easy-to-install Preston design, with the addition of a breath sensor. Compression rate is monitored through an intuitive speed dial, while depth and recoil are shown in a sliding bar with easy-to-understand red and green indicators. An audible beep also indicates the appropriate compression depth. When administering breaths, hands-off time is reported along with the number and duration of breaths, while breath volume is reported in the sliding bar. When the session has ended, a summary table will be provided. The app is equipped with a reporting feature that allows results to be stored and easily downloaded, or sent directly from the app. The Preston Professional Adult, Pro Plus, Female, Child, and Infant Series 2000 mannequins are available in both medium or dark skin tones and in a single or 4-pack. To learn more, visit Preston.com or contact your Preston authorized distributor today.
There's a couple questions, Corey, in the chat. So one being if you can stream the app to another screen.
Yeah, as of right now, we're working on that feature to be able to stream it to like a TV or stuff like that. But as of right now, we have it technically works with your tablet, iPhone, Android device, and like the iPads and stuff like that. As of right now.
And then another question being, does the app show the number of wrong or inadequate compressions?
Does it show the number of wrong compressions?
Yes.
So again, this is going to give your overall score with the current app that we have right now. However, we are in the process of developing a graph which would provide the depth compressions of each compression. So whether you do a good compression, the first 20 and the last 10, they're bad compressions. We're working on a graph that we're trying to implement here soon to give you that actual feedback of where you had those good compressions, where you had good recoil or bad recoil, and so forth. So we are working through that. Again, that's in the development stages right now, but it's currently not available to see that right now.
Thanks, Corey.
Sure. Any other questions?
I think we can keep going.
Very good. Going back again, the Preston Pro Plus mannequin, the head is a new recent introduction. We're trying to enhance the realism with a functional nasal airway and also with an improved lung bag design. As you can see here, this is obviously a different head compared to the professional mannequin. This has, an oral and a nasal airway passage, allowing you to be able to use or simulate Narcan training, or, as you could see in this right-hand corner here, the insertion of a nasopharyngeal training device. This has been a very good product. Again, it's new. A lot of people don't know about it just yet, but the feedback that we've got on this head is, again, it's very easy to use. And it's just a nice new upgraded head because of the lung system. Again, you plug it on, you put the head back together, and it's nice and easy to get things moving from a training standpoint. All right, we also have a Pro Plus demo here. So this will, again, guide you on how the head actually works. So we'll get this video going.
Preston is committed to building confidence in CPR training instructors and their students by continuing to invest in new product development and lead the market with innovative products featuring the most realistic mannequin designs, durable and affordable constructions, and intuitive feedback to successfully prepare students with the confidence and skills necessary to perform high-quality CPR when needed. Using the same trusted design of the professional adult mannequin, Preston is now introducing a new Pro Plus adult mannequin head, featuring a functional oral and nasal airway. In addition, an improved lung bag design for fast and easy installation. To install the lung bag, simply squeeze the blue buttons located on each side of the head and remove the face assembly. Secure the plastic ring at the end of the lung bag onto the oral nasal insert tube. Attach the face assembly back onto the base of the head by aligning the two pieces together. A new Pro Plus face shield has been designed to fully cover both oral and nasal airways. Simply line the face shield up and secure it to the ear pins on each side of the head. The current Preston Professional Adult Face Shield can also be used. With the introduction of the new Pro Plus head, Preston is enhancing realism with a functional nasal airway. When administering breaths, the chest will rise only when proper head tilt chin lift is performed and the nose is fully pinched, or with the use of a bag valve mask. To sanitize the face skin and oral nasal insert between trainings, simply disassemble the head and remove the face skin and oral nasal insert. Clean by using disinfecting wipes or by hand washing with hot soapy water. The Preston Pro Plus Mannequin is available in medium and dark skin tones, and in a single or 4-pack. The Pro Plus head is also sold separately, allowing you to upgrade the professional adult and Series 2000 mannequins. To learn more, please visit preston.com or contact your Preston authorized distributor today.
All right, moving along, we have the another recent introduction is the professional female mannequin. Again, this was a nice added feature. Again, we go back to the statistics on females receiving CPR and all that. So we just recently launched this a while back, obviously. But it's gained a lot of traction. People love it, and it's been a nice feature. We did start out with the female accessory attachment, as you can see down here below near the AED trainer. Again, that was a quick push to market just to again get the feedback. Based off the feedback that we received from the market, it gave us that intent where it was, hey, we need to bring a skin out here and make it a part of this professional line. So we went ahead and did that, and ever since we've launched it, it's been very positive feedback. Again, with the realistic educational piece when trainers and instructors are doing their training needs. And last but not least, we have the Preston Instructor Kit. This is a nice kit because if you're a first-time instructor or first-time starting out, and you don't know really what to buy, this kind of gives you a nice variety of products. So again, we have 2 professional mannequins in there. We have 2 professional infant mannequins, 2 AED ultra trainers. We have 2 adult BVMs, 2 pediatric BVMs with masks and all that, and also knee pads. And again, you get lung bags with this nice option. Again, this is like almost like a one-stop shop. I'm just starting out. What do I need? Hey, I can get everything here with the instructor kit. And this product also seems to be a very good runner here. We saw a lot of these. And then we'll get into the additional resources. And I think we're going to kick this one back over to Lindsay.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Yes, we wanted to just encourage you all to visit our website, preston.com. All of the information that Corey and Ed shared with you today, you can find on our website. Each one of the products we offer has its own landing page. So you'll see the product videos, help guides, instruction sheets, and any information that can help position you to both market and sell those products. You as sub-distributors are more than welcome to pull any of the copy to use it on your own websites, in your catalogs, and any of the marketing collateral that you want to create. And then in addition to that, we have a resource center. So at the top bar on our website, next to Find a Distributor, you'll see Resource Center listed. And there you'll find a whole host of additional materials, troubleshooting guides, our warranty is listed out there, anything you can think of just again to help both you as a sub-distributor as well as your customers. There are a lot of how-to, for instance, how to install a lung bag or how to replace a monitor. And so it's a really great source of information for you to share both internally with your organization as well as with your customers. And then on the next slide, as Aaron referred to earlier, we're going to be sending out a number of resources for you. We have a one-page front and back guide that attempts to summarize everything that was shared today, going over our 3 product lines, how to position them, even some conversation starters for your sales teams, better understanding what products meet the needs of each of your customers. And then our product catalog is out there available as well for you to download and share with your customers and your internal teams.
Thank you so much, guys. If anyone has any final questions, we have a few more minutes before we are scheduled to wrap up. I see there's a couple in the chat. There was, do you plan to introduce mannequins with the capability for airway management training like LTS tube?
I can jump in on that one. Yeah, we are in development with a more advanced airway management products to come. So stay tuned for that. So we're real excited about those feature offerings. And I think there was another question about OPA
Yes.
that the Pro Plus provides. It showed with NPA. The Pro Plus also can be used with a OPA, but it's a single size that fits. Corey, what is that exact size? I don't remember.
So it would be a 70 mil.
A 70 mil, yeah, OPA device, which fits with that. So if they are using it, we want to make sure that they're using that one size to train.
Yep. And again, that's another thing that we're looking at too when we're looking at the airway is the OPA insertion and stuff like that. So, things that we can look at for the future to kind of, make it more useful. That's all stuff we're looking at, obviously.
Okay, well, I think that's it in terms of questions. So thank you so much for joining us today and taking the time to be here with us. And huge thank you to the Preston team for presenting all of this great information and answering everyone's questions. We're super excited to see everyone building